A golden sunrise spilled across the ocean, making the waves shimmer with pink and gold. A little blonde girl in bright summer shorts and a coral top ran towards the sea, her laughter echoing in the salty breeze. She stopped at the water's edge. Suddenly, a blue dolphin leaped from the waves, splashing rainbows into the air. It was Azura, the friend of every child who believes in magic. The girl's eyes widened with delight as she whispered, "Azura, you came back!" The dolphin circled her playfully, singing a melody that sparkled like silver bells. Azura dove deep beneath the surface, then returned with a small pearl glowing softly. He gently placed it in her hands, and it shone like a tiny pulsing heartbeat. The girl looked closer at the pearl, where tiny lights swirled as if remembering a story. Azura clicked joyfully, motioning for her to follow him into the deeper waters. They swam together. Below them, vibrant coral gardens opened up in breathtaking hues of red, violet, and emerald. Fish darted between the corals like living jewels. In the distance, a massive sunken ship rested silently, covered with ancient shells and swaying seaweed. The girl gasped. It was enormous and wonderfully mysterious. Azura led her closer to the wreck. His body began to glow even brighter, lighting the way like a brilliant blue lantern in the dark, mysterious sea. They reached the ship's cracked deck, where the girl gently ran her hand along the weathered wood. It felt smooth and ancient, and bubbles rose from it like whispers of old stories. Inside the ship, she spotted a chest, locked but glowing faintly from within. Azura hummed a deep, resonant note, and with a tremble, the chest slowly opened. Inside the chest, she found not gold or jewels, but tiny glass bottles filled with swirling light. Each bottle seemed to hold a precious, floating memory. The girl carefully picked one bottle up. Inside, she saw a family laughing around a table, a joyful moment frozen in time, shimmering within the glass. "These are memories," she whispered softly, her voice filled with awe. Azura nodded in agreement, his eyes shimmering with quiet, ancient wisdom. With a gentle touch of his fin, the dolphin nudged the bottles. The lights within them swirled upward, transforming into glowing butterflies of the sea, fluttering all around them. The entire ship's hold filled with light, dancing across the ancient walls. The girl twirled with pure joy, her blonde hair floating around her like golden silk in the water. Then, Azura led her to a small mirror made of coral. Inside, she saw her own reflection, but this time, it was surrounded by the beautiful, dancing light. "The real treasure," she realized softly, her voice filled with understanding, "isn't gold. It's what we remember, and who we love." Azura began to sing again, a beautiful melody that wrapped around her like a warm hug. The entire sea itself seemed to pause and listen to their shared moment. She closed her eyes, feeling the magic. The light from all the bottles began to rise, gently flowing towards the surface, like souls finding their way home. Together, they swam upward, ascending through shimmering trails of bubbles and warm sunlight. The entire sea below them seemed to glow with new, vibrant life. As they neared the surface, more dolphins joined them, a whole pod of silver and blue, swirling joyfully through the waves, celebrating with them. The girl burst out of the water, laughing, her hands now unexpectedly full of shimmering, iridescent pearls. On the shore, she looked back at Azura. He jumped one last time, splashing water that shimmered and shone like stardust. A final farewell. As he disappeared into the horizon, she whispered, "Thank you, Azura, for showing me the true treasure." The wind carried his song, a melody of love, memory, and endless summer.